All right, my friends, so here's the new prosperity tree. We're going to skip this part. This is what I was talking about. But before I show you this, one thing that I really want to point out to you is what I said in the beginning. The idea, the concept of taking the $10 based upon what we had and leveraging that into over $30,000 is a great concept. It sounds great, and it's a great marketing message. But that's not good to me. That's not good enough for me. I don't want just a good marketing message. I want something that is 1,000% realistic for 90% of the people that get started with us. Instead of something that is about, well, it's still realistic, but only for maybe 10 to 20% of the people that actually get started and that can afford it. And so while the idea of leverage works, the problem is that the more that we put out there saying that $30,000, right? Well, that just meant that there was even more leverage that needed to be created to get there. And what was happening is that a lot of people, so they would come in at phase 1, 2, highest maybe 3, they would put out just minimal risk. See, the thing about these kind of things is that people, it's a mental game when you're getting started with this. You guys know this because you went through it. I'm positive you went through this process in your brain. You said, okay, I have this thing that I value in my life called money. There is an opportunity here. That's why we call it a business opportunity. And this is the way it works for everything. I have this thing called money. How much of this thing called money that I value am I willing to, quote unquote, risk? And how much do I trust what I am now giving of my value to actually give me a return and help me win by giving that value? That's what an exchange of money is. And that's what the process you go through in your brain, right? And so you say, well, all right, I don't have that much money, so I am willing to do the $10. That's the level of risk I'm willing to put out there based upon what I see is the potential. So if I put out 10, I can see, okay, well, the potential here is, well, I just get 2 people to do the same thing, or perhaps I get spillover and then I get 20 bucks and I get my money back. Cool. There's not a whole lot of risk there. And so what's happening is people only go as far in their brain of being willing to quote unquote risk up to $80. The rest of it, they want to leverage. The rest of it, they actually want to have the system do what it's supposed to do and get them up to that $250, up to that $1,000 level. And the only way that people would be able to reach that $30,000 number and that $30,000 amount, right, is to actually get up to those higher levels and have their team get up to those higher levels. And so what we've done is we've taken the number, the potential number, way down, because by doing that, it creates a way more realistic and doable, and creates a way more realistic and doable path for people to follow and to reach, making it not just this quote unquote pie in the sky number that people are hoping for, but now it's a really truly realistic number that everyone that participates in that does what they're supposed to do and that what they need to do in this relationship, they can now win. So with that said, you can see, look, we've taken this down significantly. However, you've got to look at taking the $10, yes, taking $10 and turning it into $30,000 using the power of leverage is awesome. That's a great message. But also taking $10 and receiving over $8,000 worth of Bitcoin, that's a lot less, right? But now it's even more doable. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to get there. Plus, we have added, you're going to love this. I can't wait to show you this. We have added 4 levels, my friends, of matching donations. Watch this, okay? Here's how it works. So now, in the prosperity tree, everything's the same. You still start with as little as $10 in Bitcoin, and it's still a one-time donation. And so what happens is you start at phase 1 with that $10 donation. And what we're doing now is every single time someone joins your prosperity tree in either phase, there is a dollar amount, there's a Bitcoin amount. It's all in Bitcoin. I'm just giving you the dollar here because that's what people relate with. But this is all still in Bitcoin. And we take that amount. So for example, in phase one, $1 is paid out on every single level. Every single time somebody joins your prosperity tree in phase one. So what we've done is we've taken the idea and the concept and the model that we created with the Freedom Program and the Freedom Tree, and we have now mirrored it here and modified the prosperity tree to match that model and then to help everybody win even more right here. Now, we noticed that here on level one, we've got the maximum of two givers, and this is very, very simple math. Look how much simpler it is now to explain this. And I'm telling you folks, my friends, my family, when you simplify things, you create way more momentum and action. It's when there's confusion, it's when there's inaction, and people are not comfortable. It doesn't create a safe environment for them to move forward. So what we've done is we've created a very safe environment for people, made it very, very simple. So you can see here, it's still the same 2x5, but every single person now that is joining in phase one, every single person is receiving $1 at every level. So when this person joins at level one, for example, here's you, that's your level one, you get $1. Well, this is also somebody else's level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. And so it just goes up the tree, $1 per level. Make sense? Now, it gets better. For those of you that are sitting there saying, all right, well, that's awesome, but, but now the whole potential here goes down. No, it doesn't actually. We've added, like I said, we have a coaching bonus. So basically what this does is every single time somebody that you personally coach into the 1OB system and platform joins the prosperity tree at any phase, depending on what phase they join, you're going to get a coaching bonus. Many of you that are familiar with MLM and network marketing, you would be comfortable and familiar with the term fast start bonus. That's what this basically is. It's you being able to receive a reward and receive a win for bringing this person into the system and putting them into the prosperity tree, no matter where they fall. See, what was happening a lot of times is people would coach somebody, even like a personal family member or a friend or somebody they knew, or even just in their marketing, they knew, okay, I personally coach this person. And it's not so much in phase one, but for example, in phase 4 and 5 and even 3, what would happen, and a lot of you will relate with this, is that people would join for example, $250, but it's kind of a lottery at that point. If they fall on your level 4, then you would get the level 4 donation. But unless they fell on your level 4, you actually wouldn't see that donation. And in fact, when they're joining when they were joining in phase 1 even, if you personally coach them, because you can only have 2 maximum people in your level 1, well, that meant that anybody you coach after that you're not going to see any of their first donation. And so I know, again, getting back to what I already stated, is that to help you and give you more of a win moving forward for helping build the community, helping personally coach people, you need to receive a reward for doing so. You need to receive a direct donation every single time somebody that you brought to the system donates in any of the phases, in any of the giving trees that we have available. And that's what we've done. And we have actually extended it down. So you have a level 1, which is basically the coaching bonus to the coach of the person joining the prosperity tree. Then you have level 2. So the coach's coach, and then the coach's coach, and the coach's coach, down 4 levels. And so this ensures that the people that are helping build our community are winning along the way. And it's really a beautiful thing. So once you've filled out this first prosperity tree in phase 1, it's the same 62 givers here in this tree, okay? And that's what you need to focus on, is getting a team of 62 givers together that all start with that $10 donation. And as you're doing so, the people that are helping build that team are winning along the way with the coaching bonuses. It's a really beautiful thing. So now once you've filled out this prosperity tree phase 1, there's $62 in Bitcoins available here. All right, you can see that. This doesn't include anything that you make along the way in any of the coaching bonuses. So you take that $62 and you leverage it the same. So the great thing is all the numbers are the same. The starting donation numbers are the same. The way we divvy out the donations and the way we share those donations has been changed. And that's what we're going through right now. So we'll go through this again. Same concept, same model, but now every single person in this tree on any level, no matter where they fall, every single time somebody joins this tree, $2 in Bitcoin is paid out. And it goes up and it goes down 5 levels exactly again. Now we added, so you can see the numbers here. So you have a potential here in this phase, in this tree, in this phase 2 of $124. All right. So now we take that same concept, the 4 levels of matching donations, coaching bonuses here, and you're going to receive $4 in Bitcoins every single time somebody you personally refer joins the prosperity tree in phase 2. And then it goes down again, 3 more levels, $2 on every level. This is so powerful, my friends. I can't even describe to you. Those of you that understand the power, the concept. And again, it's a great word, the power of leverage. This is true leverage. This is true. This is a true team building effort that we've now created here for you. It incentivizes you not only to personally coach and bring others into the prosperity tree, the freedom tree, the Bitcoin millions tree, just bring people personally into our system, but it encourages you to help them do the same and help them do the same and help them do the same, all the way down 4 levels, and you're benefiting in 5 levels here in your prosperity tree. So as you can see, basically what we've done in a nutshell is we've taken it and we've actually created 5 separate matrices, as you would call them, 5 separate matrices, and only those in that phase are in that particular prosperity tree with you. This makes things it makes things way simpler. Again, less complication and way more potential for you to win. Let's keep going. The model is the same through every single phase. The numbers obviously are different and change. But now in phase 3, look at this. Every single member in the tree, when somebody joins this tree at this phase, $5 donation is spit out down 5 levels. And the power of this is because it's that same 2x5 force matrix, let me point this out, is that it's not like a 5-level unilevel. What makes this really amazing is that people that are joining these trees, now the potential to receive donations from spillover is even more increased. You know, that potential was there before and it was happening a lot, but now, I mean, by paying out, literally, instead of, you know, this person joins and only 1 donation goes to the person 3 levels above, now we're making sure every person, not every person in the tree, but every person in that lot, excuse me, I take a drink for a second. Every person in that line. So this person here joins, $5 is given to this one person's 1OB wallet, $5 is given to this person's 1OB wallet, $5 to this person's wallet, $5 to this person's wallet. Whoop, I went through there. And even more than that, now we have that same coaching bonus, but now it's $6 in Bitcoins, down 3 levels, $3 each level. Now, for those of you that are a little confused about what this coaching bonus is, think about it this way. And it's real simple. It just follows line of coaching, line of what you would call sponsorship. So if this person joined here, well, let's just say, for example, if this tree, for example, followed line of sponsorship. So this is this person sponsored, this is this person's sponsor, this is this person's coach, this is this person's coach, and so on and down the line. When this person joins, assuming that this is the level 1 coach, this person not only would receive the $5 from the tree, the $5 tree donation, but they would also receive an additional $6 coaching bonus because they personally referred that member. Make sense? Cool. I'm just checking with your comments here real quick. Make sure you still got me. And then it goes up the line. And so now this level 2 coaching bonus would go to this person. This level 3 coaching bonus would go to this person. And the level 4 coaching bonus would go to this person. So it follows the line of sponsorship. It does not follow the line of parent in the tree. That may have confused some of you, but basically this is this person's parent. This is this person's parent. This is this person's parent. The parent doesn't always necessarily mean that it's also the coach. Because of the way the 2x5 force matrix structure works, you can only have 2 on this level, 4 on this level, you get it. And so it forces the matrix to be built out. And so this person that you personally referred could fall here. That doesn't necessarily mean that this person is the one that referred them. Make sense? So what we've done again is to make sure that everyone in the tree that participated or everyone that is participating in bringing that new person into the system is rewarded, and then every person in the tree is rewarded that's part of that person's tree. What I meant by that is, for example, if this person here joins, doesn't necessarily mean that this person will win because they right here are not part of this member's tree. Does that make sense? I want to make sure that's clear. So let's continue. I'm skipping over the potential numbers, and I actually don't want to do that because it's really important to look at that. So let's go back here really fast to phase 2, because the potential in phase 2. Sorry about that. The potential in phase 2 here is $124. So you're taking what you have received here in phase 2 and you're leveraging that now into phase 3, the same way that we did it before. Let me move through this quickly. And so it's only a $40 donation. I have a chart here I'll show you, and I'll show you what exactly is your profit in all of this. And it's really cool. It's really powerful. So let's move on to phase 4. It's the same $250 donation, but now, guys, check this out. This is where the real money comes in, to be honest with you. This is where it gets really exciting for a lot of people, and that's because now we're spitting out a $25 donation. Is that cool or what? Now, every single time somebody joins your tree, your prosperity tree in phase 4, you will receive a $25 donation no matter where they fall in the tree. So you can follow the numbers here. It's the same exact concept, same exact model, but now there's a $1,550 potential here in phase 4. Yes, we are coming down from a potential of 4,000 before, but let's just be honest, how many people were actually even close to reaching that $4,000 number? Not many. Now it's very realistic. Now think about taking $250 donation and being able to create over $1,000 and leverage it to over $1,500, guys. That's really powerful. But now look at this. This is where it gets truly, truly, truly exciting for those who understand the power of building a team. Because now we have a $50 coaching bonus. So anytime somebody you personally refer to 1OB, when they join the prosperity tree in phase 4, let me point this out because I did not make this clear yet. You receive the coaching bonus no matter if you're in that phase or not. Let me make sure that's clear. I did this specifically to make sure that if you can't join phase 4, for example, right away, and the people that you're referring can, that you still win along the way, and that you actually receive the value that now equals what you need to go ahead and now participate and receive of the gift of phase 4 and the gift of phase 5, for example. Okay? So again, just to reiterate and make sure it's super clear that you receive the level 1, 2, 3, and 4 coaching bonus no matter if you're in that phase or not. It does not matter. It literally just checks to see if you're an active member of 1OB. That's it. Are you paying your platform fee? If you're not paying your platform fee, then you do not receive, you don't get the bonus, obviously. If you're not an active member, you don't receive any of your earnings. You have to be an active member here. But as long as you're active, you receive all 4 levels of those coaching bonuses if, obviously if you're in that line of sponsorship. So that's a really powerful thing. And looking at phase 5, so now you're at $1,550. You're going to take $1,000 of that. It's the same $1,000 donation. Now it's $100 per member in the tree, down 5 levels, same 2 by 5. Let's look at these numbers. Blow through this fast. So this is where the potential has been cut way back. But doing it this way, the reason the potential was so high is because we were literally taking that full $1,000 donation and giving it to one person. Now we're splitting it up and we're giving it now to 9 people, literally 9 people. Every single time a donation is made, 9 people, 9 members' causes are being funded. How awesome is that? And now look at this. Whether you're in phase 5 or not, if somebody you personally refer, I got to check the comments on this, make sure you guys are as excited about this as I am. Whether you are in phase 5 or not, you receive a $200 coaching bonus because you should. You should win, whether you're there or not. If you can't afford it, well, you get enough of those, and you better believe you're going to be able to afford it. Now we're going to get way more people moving up phases. Now we're going to get way more people moving. Now we're going to get way more people winning. Oh, it's just truly exciting. This is why I say, once people truly realize what we've done now, and we've now laid a foundation for way more people to win, we're now going to attract a lot more people. And that's why I say that adding another $1 million in donations is a very doable goal as we all work together to do so. And as you can see, now you can see why I can confidently say that. So the good news is, my friends, my family, this is done. It's live. It's there right now in your back office. It works now exactly the way that I just described. Everybody's clear in what's happening. So the potential to receive now in the prosperity tree is $8,246. For those of you that are looking at that and saying, oh, this sucks, man, that's a huge cut from 30 grand. Well, how close were you to getting to the 30 grand? Truly, how close were you? And now, how more realistic is it for you? I know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. So you can't look at that $30,000 number and say, well, now it's only $8,000. Do you think if you were able to truly turn that phase 1 donation, that $10 donation, and leverage it to even, let's say, $1,000? Let's cut this way back. Let's just say it's $1,000. That's a pretty awesome, life-changing opportunity still. Helping people, put another even $500 into their lives, into their wallets and their bank accounts. That's truly life-changing. So you're looking at this and you say, so there's $8,246 in potential donations to receive in all the phases. Total donations of $1,310, you minus that out. So your real potential here is $6,936 from a $10 donation. Is that powerful or what? Now, this doesn't even include, remember, this doesn't include your coaching bonuses along the way. So, honestly, that $30,000 number could still be very realistic for those that are helping build the community, for those that are coaching and helping build our community. But actually now, before it was just capped at that $30,000 number. Now they're with adding the coaching bonuses, it literally creates an unlimited opportunity for you, an unlimited amount of earnings for you. So we're not telling you how much at maximum that you can earn and receive from the prosperity tree or the freedom tree or any of that. So who loves the idea of having unlimited opportunity rather than a limit? Of course, nobody likes to be limited. So now as we look at this, we're now leveraging a one-time $10 donation to over $6,000, which is still incredible, still amazing, and very, 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 very achievable, much more realistic. So as you focus on this new model and you shift your mindset away from what we were doing before, here's what I want you to look at. If you focus on getting 2 people to give with you, excuse me. If you focus on getting 2 people to give with you on the prosperity tree and you just help them do the same, so the get two concept, here's what happens. You're going to receive $2 in team donations from your 2 givers. Because you personally coached each of those people, you're going to receive an additional $4 in coaching bonuses from your 2 givers, and then $4 in team donations from your 2 givers. And then obviously $4 in level 2 coaching bonuses from your 2 givers. And I'll show you this. But that means you've now received $14 total just from you getting 2 who get their 2. And what's cool about this is, well, to follow this formula, yes, you would have to personally coach them to receive the coaching bonus. However, you can receive spillovers. So people that join before they have a chance to refer anybody, they could receive on their level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could receive spillover. So it doesn't necessarily mean that your first 2 people have to be personally coached by you, but to receive those coaching bonuses and to make the 2 who get 2 concept work and to make sure that you receive at least your initial $10 donation back, you need to focus on 2 who get 2. But that's where you should be focused anyway. I don't want you coming in here thinking, I'm going to put my $10 in here and just sit back and let this thing passively grow and make me rich. No, it doesn't work that way. And honestly, if that is your mentality, that's what you were expecting, or if that's what you were sold, quote unquote sold, then I'm just going to tell you that not only here in 10B, but anything you try to do online, any business that you go into with that mindset is going to fail. It's going to fail miserably, and you're going to be really disappointed. So, and trust me, when I get it, and I understand that quote unquote recruiting or quote unquote selling is not everybody's strong point. I understand that. I respect it. I get it. However, it becomes easier when you have a platform, a system, and a message that resonates and attracts people the way that 10B does. And it resonates with and attracts people the way that it does. It becomes a lot easier. And all you have to do is send people to the website. By the way, I'm in the process of getting a new sales page redesigned. It's looking beautiful. I'm really, really excited about it. We're probably about a week or 2 away from launching that. My goal is July 1st. We have the new sales page in place. I've got a secret that I'm working on behind the scenes that I'm not even going to tell you about. And just know that everything come July 1st, we're going to rock and roll. I mean, we're ready now. This is all in place now. But July 4th, we launched the Bitcoin Millions tree. Then we have all 3 of our giving trees out. We have the full foundation. The house is built, per se. And now the right people will be attracted and you guys can rock and roll. And we've built a very solid foundation for you to build a very successful future for yourself, your families here with 10B. All right? But the point in all that is to say that if you focus on 2 who get 2, sorry for my tangent, but it was really important for me to call out those and to help shift the mindset of those that are here just thinking that they're going to win with spillover. Spillover is a gift. Spillover is a bonus. Don't count on it, and absolutely don't put it into the formula for your success. That's what I will tell you. Okay. The cool thing about this is that you can leverage the same team of 62 givers to get the maximum benefit here from the prosperity tree, because every single person in your tree, every single person will follow you into the next phase as they upgrade. So that's really important to note. But in point of clarification, let me just clarify this. They could follow you if you didn't personally coach them. They're guaranteed to follow you if you did coach them. But let's say, for example, you have somebody in your phase 1 tree that you didn't personally refer that then moves on to phase 2 before you. Well, obviously that person won't be in your phase 2 tree. I have to make sure that point is clear. I'm not guaranteeing or saying that the same 62 people in your phase 1 are going to be the same 62 people that are going to be in your phase 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sense? Okay. The great thing about this, my friends, is that, instead of one donation being paid to one member, now when one donation is made, 9 members are paid. When one donation is made, 9 members are paid. Cool ring to it, right? So 9 members' causes are being funded, 5 members in the prosperity tree, and then 4 members in coaching bonuses. The really, really amazing part about all this, and the thing to keep in mind and to remember, is that every time a new member joins your prosperity tree, you receive a donation. How much is dependent upon which phase they are joining, which of your prosperity trees they're joining. So it doesn't matter what level they fall on. It doesn't matter if you personally coach them or not. And you can receive donations from members who you didn't even personally invite to 1OB from Spillover. So this is a true team building effort, meaning that every member of the prosperity tree at each phase has the opportunity to win equally. So taking a look at this chart, and then I'll pop in here with you and maybe answer some of your questions here for a second. How long have I been with you? Let me check this for a second. Cool. Just about an hour. Perfect. Let me play this. Okay, make sure we got that. All right. So taking a look at this chart, you guys can, you can read the chart, but I'll go through it with you what it means. Basically, so you start here, phase 1, $10. Your potential now in phase 1, it's broken up a little bit differently, right? Because instead of looking at the potential per level, now we're looking at the potential per phase. So before in phase 1, you weren't receiving any quote unquote profit in phase 1, right? Because before you would receive 20 and then you'd have to turn right around and give 100% of that 20 back into phase 2. And so what now is you have the potential of receiving $42 right there in phase 1, which is pretty cool. So you're going to give back 20. So if you just followed the system of leverage, here's what it looks like. If you maxed out phase 1, you get $62. You give back 20. This leaves you a total profit of 42. In phase 2, there's maximum potential of 124. Again, this does not count any of your coaching bonuses. None of them. This is all talking about donations in the tree only. So 124 minus 40. So you give back 40. You have a total profit of $84 here. And it just continues down the line. And now you have a total donation amount that you've given of $1,320, a potential of $8,246. You've given back $1,310 because we're not counting the initial $10 donation that you gave here. And so looking at that, that's $6,936. So cut that in half, you're looking at still over $3,000. Cut it in half again, you're looking at over $1,500. I mean, shoot, cut it in half again, you're now over $500. It really doesn't matter as long as you are along the way being able to, one, receive back what you put into the program, which is for everybody that gets started at phase 1 and you pay that $10 platform fee. If that's where you start, that's $20. So as long as you get back that $20, anything after that is a win. Anything after that is profit, right? And so as long as we get you there, now obviously we want you to have as much profit as possible, but again, that's up to you. But I believe, and I'm really confident in saying that I know now, we have a foundation, not only that is simple to explain, but now creates a path, a very clear path for you guys, for everyone to win. And so this is just the slide I have there. This is all part of the presentation that we're using to for your new members. Okay, so I just wanted to go through that with you. So let me check in here with you guys.